Picture a lively Roman city, bustling streets, busy markets, and the aroma of fresh bread drifting through the air. Imagine the chatter of merchants, the laughter of children, and the clatter of carts on stone roads. Pompeii was alive with energy, a place where daily routines unfolded much as they do today, filled with hopes, dreams, and the simple pleasures of life. Pompeii, nestled near the sparkling Bay of Naples in southern Italy, was an ordinary town in many ways, which is exactly what makes it so extraordinary to us now. Its streets and buildings tell the story of everyday Romans, not just emperors or generals, but bakers, shopkeepers, and families. Unlike Rome's grand monuments and temples, Pompeii offers a rare glimpse into real daily life from 2,000 years ago. Here, you can walk through ancient homes, peek into kitchens, and see the remnants of ordinary existence, frozen in time. Its location was ideal for trade and travel, with ships constantly arriving at its harbor, bringing goods, spices, and ideas from across the vast Roman Empire. Pompeii was a crossroads of culture and commerce, thriving in the shadow of a mountain. The city sat at the foot of Mount Vesuvius, a mountain the locals saw as harmless, its gentle slopes covered in lush vineyards and fertile farms. The land was rich and the people prospered, never suspecting the danger that loomed above them. The people had no idea Vesuvius was a volcano. In fact, the Romans didn't even have a word for such a thing. To them, it was simply a part of the landscape, a silent guardian watching over their city. 17 years before disaster struck, a massive earthquake shook the city, toppling buildings and causing chaos. But the resilient Pompeians rebuilt, determined to stay in their beloved home, patching up walls and restoring temples, never imagining what was still to come. In 79 AD, their world changed forever when Vesuvius erupted with unimaginable force, sending a deadly cloud of ash and gas racing toward the city. This catastrophic eruption would bury Pompeii, preserving it for centuries beneath layers of ash and rock, sealing away its secrets until they were rediscovered nearly 2,000 years later. Today, Pompeii offers a unique window into the ancient world, a city frozen in time, where the past feels startlingly close and vivid. In this journey, we'll walk its streets, witness the eruption that changed history, and see how archaeologists painstakingly uncovered its secrets, piece by piece. We'll discover what daily life was like for Pompeii's citizens, how tragedy struck in an instant, and what the ruins reveal about Roman society, art, and culture. Pompeii's story is both a tragedy and a miracle of preservation, a testament to the power of nature and the resilience of human memory. So, let's step back in time together and explore the city that nature both destroyed and, in a remarkable twist, saved for us to discover. Before disaster struck, Pompeii was a thriving Roman town, home to about 12,000 residents. Its population was a vibrant mix: wealthy landowners, skilled merchants, hard-working craftsmen, and enslaved people, all living side by side. The city pulsed with daily activity, from the clatter of carts to the chatter of market stalls. Pompeii's streets were paved with large stones, designed for both practicality and cleanliness. Raised stepping stones allowed people to cross safely above the muddy water and waste that sometimes flowed through the roads, keeping their feet dry and clean. The city's economy flourished thanks to its fertile volcanic soil and easy access to the sea. Vineyards and olive groves surrounded the town, producing wine and olive oil that were shipped across the Roman Empire. Trade brought prosperity and a cosmopolitan flair to daily life. Bakeries filled the air with the smell of fresh bread, while workshops and lively markets offered everything from pottery to textiles. Garum, a pungent fish sauce beloved by Romans, was a local specialty and a key export, adding flavor to meals across the empire. Public bathhouses were more than just places to wash. They were social centers where people met to relax, gossip, and conduct business. The Grand Amphitheater hosted thrilling gladiator games, theatrical performances, and public gatherings, drawing crowds from all walks of life. Homes in Pompeii ranged from modest apartments to luxurious villas. Wealthy citizens decorated their residences with colorful frescoes and intricate mosaic floors, showcasing their status and artistic taste. A typical wealthy house was built around a central atrium, an open space that brought in light and air. Surrounding rooms served for dining, sleeping, and entertaining guests, reflecting the importance of hospitality in Roman culture. Walls and floors were adorned with art depicting myths, lush landscapes, and scenes from daily life. These decorations reveal the tastes, beliefs, and values of Pompeii's people, offering a window into their world. Pompeii was a city that celebrated both hard work and leisure, where business and pleasure intertwined in every corner. Its vibrant mix of people, professions, and activities made it a true microcosm of the Roman world, bustling with life and diversity. Even today, the city's energy and diversity are still visible in its ruins, inviting us to imagine the lively world that once thrived beneath the shadow of Vesuvius. In late summer of 79 AD, small tremors shook Pompeii, but no one realized the danger. Suddenly, Vesuvius erupted, sending a towering cloud of ash and pumice high into the sky. Ash and stones rained down for hours, collapsing roofs and choking the city in darkness. Many tried to flee, but the falling debris made escape perilous. Others hid indoors, hoping for safety. The next morning, disaster struck again. Pyroclastic surges of superheated gas and ash raced down the volcano. These surges killed instantly, preserving people in their final moments. The city was buried, its life extinguished in a matter of hours. Pompeii's tragedy was sudden, total, and unforgettable. Yet in its destruction, the city was sealed for history. The ash that destroyed Pompeii also protected it, sealing the city under meters of volcanic debris. Buildings, furniture, and even food were preserved, offering an unparalleled snapshot of Roman life. Archaeologists found homes with pots on stoves, shops with goods on shelves, and bakeries with loaves still in ovens. Even organic materials like wood and cloth left impressions in the ash. Most haunting are the voids left by decomposed bodies. Archaeologists filled these with plaster, revealing the final poses of Pompeii's victims. These casts capture the human tragedy in heartbreaking detail. Pompeii's preservation is unique, freezing a moment in time for us to study. The city's ruins tell a vivid story of everyday life and sudden catastrophe. For centuries, the location of Pompeii was lost to history, its memory fading into legend as the world changed around it. It was only by chance during the 1500s that workers digging a canal stumbled upon ancient walls and artifacts, sparking curiosity across Europe. Systematic excavation didn't begin until 1748, when explorers returned to uncover more of the buried city. In those early days, the digs were chaotic, driven by the search for treasures and valuable artifacts rather than a desire to understand the past. Everything changed in the 1860s, when Giuseppe Fiorelli took charge of the excavations. Fiorelli revolutionized the process, introducing careful, methodical techniques that prioritized preservation and documentation. He divided the city into regions and blocks, creating a systematic approach that allowed for detailed study and mapping. Artifacts were preserved in their original locations, giving archaeologists new insight into the daily lives of Pompeii's residents. Fiorelli's most famous innovation was the plaster cast technique. By filling the voids left in the hardened ash, he revealed the haunting final moments of the city's victims, frozen in time. These casts show people huddled together, shielding themselves or clutching loved ones, capturing the human tragedy of the eruption. The excavations transformed Pompeii from a forgotten curiosity into one of the world's most important archaeological sites, offering a window into ancient Roman life. Even today, archaeologists continue to make remarkable discoveries, uncovering new buildings, streets, and artifacts with each passing year. From brilliantly colored frescoes to cutting-edge DNA evidence, Pompeii's secrets are still being revealed. The ruins have become a living laboratory where scientists and historians work side by side to piece together the story of a lost civilization. Every artifact, every discovery, brings us closer to understanding the real people who once called Pompeii home and the tragedy they endured. The rediscovery of Pompeii has forever changed our understanding of the ancient world, reminding us of both its wonders and its fragility. Walking through Pompeii is like stepping into the past. The Forum was the city's heart, surrounded by temples, markets, and the Basilica. The House of the Faun, with its famous Alexander mosaic, shows the wealth and artistry of elite Romans. The Villa of the Mysteries boasts stunning frescoes depicting secret rituals. The amphitheater, the oldest surviving Roman arena, hosted gladiator games for thousands. Everyday life is visible in fast food stalls and even the city's brothel, the Lupana. Each site reveals a different facet of Pompeian society, from grandeur to daily routine. Pompeii's walls are covered in graffiti, messages from ordinary people, not emperors. These scribbles are ancient social media love notes, jokes, insults, and political ads. Election notices urge support for candidates, while lovers declare their feelings or lament heartbreak. Some graffiti are witty or crude, like complaints about slow workers or confessions after a wild night. These writings reveal humor, frustration, and daily concerns, making Pompeians feel real and relatable. Historians learn about prices, names, slang, and even children's practice alphabets from these messages. The graffiti turns silent ruins into a lively conversation across centuries. They offer a rare, unfiltered glimpse into the minds of ancient people. Through these words, we hear the voices of a lost city. Pompeii's graffiti are a treasure trove of human connection. They remind us that, across millennia, people haven't changed all that much. The city's walls still speak. Pompeii is a rare window into everyday Roman life, not just the world of emperors. Its ruins reveal homes, shops, workshops, and bars, offering a complete picture of society. Archaeologists have learned how Romans built, decorated, cooked, and worked. The city's preserved artifacts show what people ate, how they lived, and the gap between rich and poor. Graffiti and inscriptions reveal politics, relationships, and even local slang. Pompeii's art, frescoes, and mosaics shows what Romans valued and how they saw themselves. Even modest homes had painted walls, proving art was for everyone. The city's preservation has revolutionized our understanding of Roman culture. Pompeii is a living textbook, teaching us about the past in vivid detail. Its lessons are unmatched anywhere else in the ancient world. Pompeii's tragedy is a powerful reminder of nature's force and life's fragility. The plaster casts make the disaster personal, connecting us to real people and their stories. The site has shaped archaeology, inspiring new methods and discoveries for over 250 years. Pompeii's influence extends to art, literature, and film, fueling imaginations for generations. Today, it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a top tourist destination. Walking its streets, we see ourselves in its people, their hopes, fears, and joys. Pompeii bridges the gap between past and present, making history feel immediate and human. Its story endures, teaching us about resilience, memory, and the shared human experience.